Hi, Denise, Naylor here. September is the month when summer comes to a close. Nature's colours change, you expect cooler weather, and your thoughts begin to turn to the winter months ahead. Perhaps like many people, you may be planning to start something new, a new term in school, or perhaps a new hobby or activity to keep you busy when the nights draw in. And when you start something new, would you agree with me that you often promise yourself you'll do better, improve, achieve more? Perhaps you want more success in your life, higher grades in your tests, a promotion at work, more investing or business success. Here's what's interesting. Research shows that of 100 people who say that's a good idea, fewer than 10 will take action to make it happen for them, which means that 9 out of 10 people will never even get started on their next step to success. You see, whatever results you have today, it's because you are comfortable with them. Now, you might feel uncomfortable hearing that, but it's true. What do I mean? Well, you see, wherever you are today, all your achievements, your skills, your successes are located within your circle of comfort. Look, you are already a star. And many people are content to stay the star they are today. Maybe you know someone like that. Not you, of course. Because if you want more success, better results and personal growth, it's the stars outside your current firmament where you want to be shining. You see, many people feel so overwhelmed and busy with what they have to do today. They feel unable to expand their universe however much they wish to. This is important because if you are not growing, you are dying. One technique I teach my students comes from the economist's idea of opportunity cost, the next best alternative foregone. To reach the life you desire, you have to give up something next best that's currently taking the space you need for your new results. Just think back to your childhood when you were learning all the basic skills that you take for granted today. Tying your shoelaces, doing up your buttons, putting your coat on. Was it comfortable to have mum or teacher do it for you? Of course it was. But if you are to grow, you have to master those skills for yourself. You have to give up what you are doing, in this case being dependent on someone else to help you, to make space for something better. In this case, your personal independence gained when you can put your own clothes on and go out of the house by yourself. Now, whilst it's a natural development for a child to shed old habits as they joyfully master the new, have you noticed that sometimes we adults lose that joy of learning and growing? In fact, some people are reluctant to try anything risky and new. But the principle is the same for us as adults. You have to give up something that's comfortable to you today to grasp the stars outside your current firmament. So what are you doing today that you could give up to make space and time to expand your circle of comfort? Whatever it is, you will have to stop doing it eventually if you want to start to embrace tasks, experience and knowledge that today seem difficult and uncomfortable to you. And as you work toward mastery over the new, what seemed difficult or even impossible becomes within your circle of comfort. The impossible we do today, miracles take a little longer. Thanks for being on this call, and do join me again.